Good afternoon for me, or good morning, or good evening, or whatever. Hi, I am playing Cozy Meadows. I have added a few mods to my taste. I should let the world render. The first and most obvious of which is Distant Horizons. But I have also added better advancements and clickable advancements because this game, this mod pack, sorry, they are whatever, anyways. Cozy Meadows does not have its own quest book, which is good because you do not always need to be playing to the quests. Well, I'll figure out the clickable part of it. But anyways, there's some configuration I need to do, apparently. But let's see, better advancements. Yeah. But even those I won't worry about too much because Cozy Meadows, the focus is more on the whole experience, which I approve of. Now, if you noticed, you do get a little starting kit, but I'm only going to be playing one day at a time. I've seen other folks doing this, and I really like the idea. But there are a couple of adjustments I did have to make. Oh, there's a village right there. That's going to make some of this easier. The passage of time. I installed the Better Days mod so that a full and configured it so that a full day, morning and night, or day and night, is 45 minutes. And the way I set that up, hello, my goodness, you just got everything set up for me today. I appreciate that. I have it set up. Daylight is 25 minutes. Nighttime is 20 minutes. As I'm getting set up, we'll talk a little bit about what the mod includes, but well, first off, I didn't have anything rehearsed, but even what I was thinking of saying has been kind of wiped out by the sudden availability of things that I usually spend a day and a half looking for in your average mod pack. So, like, you know, iron. That's the big villagers. Yeah, any of them. Cozy Meadows it's got your standard cozy fare, you know, your farming and your decorations, the full macaw set for roofs, doors, windows, etc. But it also has a pretty full load of tech and automation, which intrigues me greatly, especially not having it quest driven, and especially since the modpack author decided to opt out of create. I suppose technically they decided not to opt into create, but it really feels the other way around lately. If your pack includes automation, you are obligated by convention to include create. Which, I mean, it's fine. I like create. I'm not enough to learn it, but I like it. I like the look of it. I like the steampunk thing. It's all good and well. But man, it's just everywhere. And that ends up kind of crowding out other cool automation and decor mods, like, you know, cool cyberpunk neo-punk looks. Man, I was all set to cheat and give myself, you know, wool and everything, but I'm not going to need, I don't think I'm going to need to do that. I mean, I might steal a bed, but that's different. Oh, I won't even need to steal a bed, just steal a roof. I feel kind of weird leaving that as is. There, good as new. Ow. So yeah, so we can just treat this as a vanilla plus pack that just happens to be a lot of plus. You get the let's do stuff. You got applied energistics. Like I said, a lot of decor and, you know, quality of life kind of stuff, and critters, mobs. And again, better advancements, better days. Those are my additions. Better than mending. Block runner is another one that I added to make you travel a little quicker along paths. And what else did I add? I added replay and sparse structures because I basically always add those. But you can see there's quite a bit here. And it's a newer version of Journey Map, which lets you pause the game while you're looking. Neat. Pause the game while you're looking at the full screen map. I have absolutely enabled that. Yeah, with my brain and my time, I need to be able to look at that map without worrying about things moving around with my eyes elsewhere. So I have literally all the core stuff I usually fuss over. There's even a village that I can adopt right here. Steal all their stuff first, but that is apparently the Minecraft way, pretty much, so I won't sweat it too much. So I can go over there, or I can go over there, and again, let's look at the map again. We have Alpine Highlands, Forested Highlands, a river region, I know I'm going to want a lot of resources. So let's go more in the direction of uh, the hills. I mean, Minecraft, I think they're supposed to be mountains, but they look like hills to me. Lots of pretty flowers. I don't need to panic too much about the time, but I do need to pay some attention. Stuff like Better Days and the Block Runner, they're both super helpful if you're kind of like me and have an insistence on both playing in larger biomes and including something like sparse structures. Uh, with hello, penguin. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. There's penguins in it. In all sorts of environments. Let's see. I think so. This would still be in sight of the village, which I like. Oh, there's stuff to check out right down there. Yes, it seems like this is a good neighborhood. I don't intend to build anything fancy today. So what's the plan? Uh, well, I mean, it's still, low and slow. The whole try to enjoy myself. Try, even with the time constraints, try to take my time. Stupid bushes. Hang on just a moment. Where were we? Had a phone call. Very important phone call. From Mrs. Geek. No, not the matter. She's just letting me know her after work plans. Today is my Sunday. But for her and most everybody else, today's Monday. Okay, is that enough to... Is that enough to make a hovel? Yes, I believe this is enough to make a tiny, terrible hovel. And I plan on building the foundation. So this will be floor, much like it is. There we go. I don't know if this game has sleeping bags, so I better be careful. Got oak planks, we got oak log. Go there. And do the yellow wall. Little color, little spice. Okay. We have the most urgent. Dang it. We have the most urgent bits out of the way. Oh, dog's letting me know that the neighbors are coming by. That's great. Except they keep going. We don't really care. Okay, so, but now I got to remember what I was doing. I was looking for some more cobblestone. That seems easy enough. But I like the mod. Cozy is really a little too often. Cozy is kind of a code word for sloppy. You know, like not just a lived-in aesthetic, but a lack of attention to detail from the folks who are putting it together. It goes for cozy packs, cozy games. Not universally, of course. And I think not really including most of the bigger name cozy titles. You know, they're pretty solidly put together. But there are a whole lot of games and packs out there that went cozy. Ooh, I want to do that. And they put the right pieces together, but didn't spend any time establishing for sure how well they fit. I'll come back to that later. And in my very unpracticed opinion, Cozy Meadows is doing a pretty good job. So you're very disorienting. Can I help you? Because it's still a little spicy. You know, there's still your mortality to be aware of. But at the same time, you can go, oh, this is pretty, and there's a penguin, and, you know, and I get a backpack. You know, all these little things that are quite nice. I have opted for the custom mod pack or custom shader. I am using the mellow shader. I just with on fabulous settings, so it's fabulously mellow. Let's see. So I had iron. I had copper. I have torches. We got now 2 o'clock on the old Minecraft clock. Okay. Oh, because time is a concern. I'm not going to spend quite as much time on uniform aesthetics for round one of the house. I'm just going to, uh, well, whenever I'm done, really. But also, whatever I can get up is what I can get up. Case in point. And where will my door be? I think my door will be here. A lot of the really good decor can wait until after I'm a little more settled in anyways. Do I have fish? I wonder if you guys like fish. But would that mean I have a pet penguin or a penguin that's ready to breed? I don't want to think about that too much. Doing pretty good so far. Partly from a phenomenal amount of luck and low expectations. Plus, like, I know there's no quest book to sweat over, which when I sometimes I really often I really like the guided play of a quest book. But man, sometimes I just want to, you know, make a farm, explore, uh, get confused by penguins, whatever. Yeah, I said I wouldn't be concerned about matchy match, but here I am looking very carefully for exactly the right tree. A lot of shrubbery in the highlands, apparently. Ultimine, the chop the whole tree down at once. It's pretty nice. But I like it. But I'm thinking about tree chop. I may end up installing that between sessions, or I may not. I am whimsical and full of wonder. Oh yeah, there's so much to check out. Muscle memory. Okay, we're up to 5 o'clock. Whatever is done is done. So I better hurry up. And as the sage said, get her done. We'll be matchy-matchy, he says. How tall do I got it now? Oops. Not very. Okay. Clock be ticking. I'm thinking that I'll be more relaxed in later play. But I really want to be able to put this up and post it today. So that's why a modest amount of urgency. Let's see. Well, I know I'm going to need that. The butterflies are buff, man. They're just pushing me around. Let's see. Do that. And a couple of slightly faster furnaces. We are at bedtime. Yeah. It's not my ideal aesthetic, but it will work. The whole thing is going to be tweaked up later anyways. Not sure. Well, you know, I'll figure out the butterflies tomorrow. I think I've run out of wood. Yes. But I got nothing in my backpack. Okay, well, you know, we shall make do. Grab a couple things. See, consistently forget. This does not have Farmer's Delight. It does not have the things that you would assume from a Create plus Farmer's Delight default. So no, so we'll make ourselves, wait, what can we do here? We'll make ourselves a new pickaxe. And a, see, it's 5, and a better sword. And pants. How about pants? I don't do, oh, but I forgot about my axe. Okay, so an axe here does 9 with 0.8. This does 9 with 0.8. Stone axe it is. And the rest of it, I will figure out. A little bit of protection. And that I've kind of run out of already options. So, thank you very much, folks. I really hope I get this posted tonight. And, you know, maybe I can post the next one tomorrow. Wouldn't that be cool? Take care.